School does start on Wednesday, which means our children will be online learning. We know that this is absolutely not ideal, but we do have an obligation as the school district to continue education and supporting our students despite this current circumstance.
We're not in agreement with any alternative plan that is in substitution of the experience and the expertise of the people behind me. There is no substitution for good and great teachers.
We have not been informed of the reason that CEA has determined to strike. There is public information out there, but the board has yet to receive information about what are the sticking points. I will tell you that we are committed to working through this and look forward to continuing the process since they have issued their or began their strike.
Never stop reaching out to the board.
Will they reach out from now till then?
Will they reach out? It's
Will
up
you
to
reach
them.
out?
We will
See you.
continue to reach out. We want this done.
Okay.
We want to be in the
Saying
classroom
it,
with
but
her.
who's reaching? I don't. Who's reaching out? Saying it.
We
is
are
one thing.
reaching out.
Okay.
We've made calls. We've
Okay.
sent emails. We contacted the federal mediator. We want to negotiate. We need to get them to the table so that we can get this done. We want to be in the classroom with our students.
The concerns of our community and our teachers regarding the conditions of our buildings are valid. That is why the board, the members that are sitting here on this board today ran, where most of us here are new since 2019. And we have worked to create strategy to actually fix the problem permanently. And that would be through dedicated funding in a permanent improvement capacity to ensure that there is regular maintenance, repair, and replacement. That is something our district does not have. The concerns of the community and what the teachers in particular are talking about right now, the board sees it, and the board has been working on it. What goes in the contract doesn't actually solve that problem. What solves the problem is the community coming together and putting the commitment behind our public education system and ensuring that our students have what they need. And the community also involves our taxpayers and voters. To fix the problem, we have to be able to step up together and say we are going to support these kind of efforts. And the board feels like we have systemic solutions to these problems.
The district just told us that there are 3 schools that don't have working HVAC or improvements in them, and that 2 of them are because supply chain issues are being worked on, and Mifflin is going to be taken care of through a rebuild. Why is that not enough?
Having supplies in the building is not the same as having these systems functioning and ready to go for our students. You can say they're in the buildings, but they're not functioning. And we need guarantees not only that they will be functioning, but when. We understand that these things take time, but they need to come through with accountability to let our students, our parents know that they are actually going to fix these schools.
If they came through on that one issue, the HVAC, if they outlined a timeline for this will be done, X, Y, and Z, building by building, is that enough to get kids in the
I
classroom on
would say
Wednesday?
that's a starting point. We want to finish this negotiation process and get the schools Columbus students deserve.
I will say that the attendance rules, which are in Ohio law, are still applicable. And so it is extremely important that parents do understand what the consequences of that could be. These are things that we are required to do under Ohio law. And so if students do not attend, they will be marked absent.
What's your message to the parents who have to make a tough decision now about whether to send their kids back to school with remote learning, substitute teachers, or potentially keep them home and risk penalized days?
We respect their decisions no matter what decision they make. We understand that parents are in a difficult space right now, but we also want them to understand that we are doing this for the students of Columbus, and that we truly are making this sacrifice because we want the schools that Columbus students deserve.